Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. I'm standing at what was part of our backyard. It is going to be a pasture for our animals, and our whole lawn when I first moved here to the house looked like it was run down. I can remember the first week of July mowing it, and we ended up making 5 round bales in the front yard. And if you guys have been around driving or whatever and you see houses where the lawn's uncut or not kept up, and the house looks like windows are broken, shingles are falling off, and like nobody's lived there for a long time. That's kind of like the house that my wife and I moved into. It had been vacant for quite a few years, and things are just broken and run down in need of a lot of loving. And when I think about this pasture that we're making for our animals in that lawn, it kind of reminds me of the condition of our heart. When other people look at our heart or our lives, do they see us as a mess, or do they kind of see what's going on in our heart? I would just encourage you guys to do a quick examination this month, do some inventory, see where exactly your heart is and where your life measures up to God's standards. And in Proverbs chapter 20, verses 3 and 4, it says, "By wisdom a house is built." And if you guys want to replace house there with heart, by wisdom a heart is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. And that kind of reminds me also of the house that awaits for me in heaven someday. Jesus said that where he's going to prepare a house for us, a mansion in heaven for us someday with many rooms, so that where I am, where he is, I can also be and join him someday. And I don't know about you, some days life gets really messy and ugly, and I feel very unworthy of being heaven bound. But by the grace of God, he loves me and he's forgiven me. And I have a home in heaven that waits for me, where the lawns are going to be manicured and nothing ever deteriorates or breaks down or has to be fixed. Although that might be a little disappointing for those of you guys that like doing remodeling or construction. But there'll be work for us to do that's more, more designed to fulfill the needs that God's put into our hearts. But I want you guys to kind of think about the next time you're driving around and you see a place that's run down, think about your heart. Is your heart run down and in need of some Jesus, some rebooting? If you're thinking like a computer that has all this malware and viruses going on inside and just kind of falling apart, or that hayfield that just is full of weeds, or that cornfield that's full of weeds. And just think about what the Lord wants to do with our heart. Examine the condition of your heart. Our verse here at Modeling Manhood is 1 Samuel 16:7, where it says, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. So don't judge somebody by their cover. You gotta open the book to find out what's really in it. And the same thing goes with our hearts. So be careful. Try not to make assumptions that might not be true. But do some inventory this month. Take some time and see where you are according to what this Word of God says. And think about where your heart should be. And ask Him to help you along the way. Or ask a stronger brother or stronger sister just to encourage you and keep you accountable, so that when we get to heaven, He will say, "Well done, good and faithful servant." And get your house in order. Get your lawn in order. Get life in order, so you can be a blessing to others and just finish well. So thank you for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. Remember to mirror your Maker and journey with Jesus.